7. Change your beliefs. This is a hard one, I know, because what you believe is true and what you believe is the right thing. But what if what you believe is true and right according to your experience, but there are other beliefs that are just as true and right, and you will be able to collect experience to back that up, and they are beliefs that serve you, beliefs that make you a happier person. I know it's hard, but I started when I decided to change my beliefs, when I admitted to myself that perhaps I was believing some stuff that either wasn't true or wasn't as true as something better, and I was just collecting evidence all day. I was walking around collecting evidence to make myself right and support that belief. So when I decided to change my beliefs, I changed my evidence gathering procedures. And here's the belief I changed. I believed the world was a horrible place, people were mean and cruel, and that nothing good was ever going to happen to me again. I believed that people were basically put there to get in my way and make my life more difficult. So I changed my belief to people stink, to this. Individuals vary, but the world is generous and kind. I am living in a wonderful, rich society where it is generous and kind, and I'm given every opportunity to further myself and get ahead. And I went, okay, that doesn't make sense from where I'm sitting, but I decided just play with myself for a little bit here. Let's see where it goes. And I decided to collect evidence for that in what I saw in the world around me. And things happened like I got a welfare check. How generous and kind. $1,000 was just put in my mailbox that I didn't work for, just out of the generosity of my government. Now I could say, yeah, well, guess what? My rent was $900 a month, and I have 3 kids to support here. No. What is wonderfully generous and kind is that at least they gave me some money. And then another check baby bonus came in, the child tax credit. Thanks. That will help buy my children's groceries. How generous and kind. And then I go to the grocery store, and as I'm walking in the door, somebody holds the door open for me. And I say, thank you. There's a perfect stranger who just did something to try and make my life a little easier today. And I looked around kindly and nicely and looked for people. Some people, they don't even know me, and they're smiling just to make my day a little better. The lady at the checkout asks me how I'm doing, and you know what? When I talk to her about it, she starts to actually care. And I started looking around for things I could do. I had a disability, sure enough, but what can I do to give back? What can I do just to contribute? And as I did that, opportunities did start to open themselves up to me, and things just kept getting better because I changed that belief. But I had to find some evidence, because previously, welfare's constantly hassling me. They won't put me on disability because they think I'm faking. I'm not given enough money to support myself and my family. People would stare at me, glare at me as if I'm some kind of freak because I had a weakness on my right side and I was dragging my leg and limping and shaking, and people would just gawk at me as if I was some kind of sideshow freak. See the difference? It's once you change a belief, you can collect evidence. And now I have collected a lot of evidence. Look what I'm doing right now. What a wonderfully generous and kind world I am in, that all these thousands, maybe even millions of people took a minute to check out my videos, and I get paid for this. That's just wonderful. The world is generous and kind, and there's so many opportunities out there for me, even if I don't see them right now. Change your beliefs. It helps. I know you have evidence to the contrary, but start collecting evidence to balance that out.